And we're back, guys. Tennis in a minute. I'm your host, Good Energy. The men's Wimbledon final. We have Carlos Alcaraz, the future of tennis, Fuego, taking on the GOAT, going for number 24. That's right, Novak Djokovic. Now, listen, guys, who do you got in this one? This is a matchup personally where I had a numeric lock, a time lock, another one like I gave you guys yesterday. This one, I didn't do a video for. The video yesterday only got a few likes, but numeric lock in this one, it's a time lock. That's right. How long will the match go? It's one of those props where it was even return, and it's basically on its way to hit already. Now, looking at the first set, Novak came out very fast, aggressive. The only problem with that, in my opinion, is can he maintain that style of play with the younger player? Now, these two have played most recently at the French Open, where we saw Carlos have to retire, right? Well, actually, I'm sorry, he didn't retire. He finished the match, but many thought he should have retired, right? With those lopsided set losses and just being injured, calling for the physio, leaving the court to get treatment, coming back, just limping and just looking really stiff. So most people thought he should have retired, even though he didn't. Now, he did retire against Cam Norrie in Brazil. Now, we've been seeing Carlos have to retire a lot lately. We've been seeing him sidelined due to injuries. He's young. His body needs to really adjust to the tour. I don't think he's adjusted fully yet. But this is the type of matchup where, look, he can get a second Grand Slam against the best ever, the GOAT, the greatest male player of all times. And after that lopsided first set victory, he's showing a different strategy here in the second set. And I think this is what he needs to do personally. He's a more athletic player. He's got to focus on the short balls. He disguises the short balls better than anyone on the male side of the tour, probably next to maybe a Nick Kyrgios and Gael Monfils. Bonjour, comment allez-vous? But Novak's the better baseliner. He's the stronger server. We have seen Carlos improve on his serve recently. He's putting up a lot of aces where, his first season and a half on tour, he just literally, I mean, the guy averaged barely one ace per match, right? But he's doing a better job serving, keeping up with the power of the other guys on tour. And that's just going to come from playing more matches on tour. You kind of get adjusted to the tour. Now he's already got a slam, right? The U.S. Open. Grass has not been his best service historically, but he's having a great grass run this year. Now Novak, on the other hand, we all know he's the defending champion. We all know he has the skills to pay the bills. Beautiful, beautiful forehand, one-handed backhand. Mid-range court is amazing. Baseline techniques amazing. He destroyed Carlos in the first set. And how did he do it? Listen, guys, 80% of his first serve win rate to 62% to Carlos. Novak won 86% of Carlos' second serves, dominated him, right? Forced him into 9 unforced errors. That really was a difference maker there. And I was surprised that Novak won the net exchanges. That's right. He won pretty much, he tripled the net output that Carlos produced, winning 72% of the net points Novak did. In the second set, we're now seeing Carlos adjust his strategy, right? We're seeing him disguise the slice, which I feel he should have been doing. Novak cannot continue to get to these short balls as long as Carlos disguises them the way he does. He's the best in the business at that. He's going to have to use his athletic ability more after disguising those shots, get Novak coming forward, and then put him away at the net. He's doing a better job of that set over set. Guys, get your popcorn. This match, we're going to be here for a while, okay? Numeric time lock has pretty much already hit. Stay tuned for more tennis coverage. We'll be right back. Who's going to win Wimbledon 23? We saw Marquetta come out of nowhere on the female side, but these two men we expected to be here. These are the two men I had in the final, and they're here. But only one can win it, and Novak is pumped up. Whoa!